Have you ever felt your true sense of self disappearing? You're losing sight of your true self amidst challenges of life, the expectations of life. This might mean that you are losing yourself. Well, this is what happened in my case. I lost myself. It was actually the most challenging times of my life. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. But during this time, hi guys, welcome and welcome to There Is Still Hope. I'm your host and I'm Dalenga. This is the place where we gather to inspire each other to move out of places of defeat, places of despair, places that left us broken and made us to lose ourselves, to literally get up, to dust off, to heal and move on and live a life that matters. Welcome and stay tuned. You know, life can be challenging sometimes, and we all have our own share of struggles and setbacks. But here's the beautiful truth. There is still hope. No matter what you have been through, there is hope for a better tomorrow. There is hope for growth. There is hope for transformation, and there is hope for healing. So one doesn't have to give up. Leading us to the topic of today. Today we're talking about losing yourself. You know, we're looking into what it looks like to lose yourself, the behavior of one when they have lost themselves, and then we'll also look at how to find yourself again. I will also be bringing in my own examples when I once lost myself and how I actually came out. So if this is anything that interests you, please don't go away. Before we get into the topic, I just want to actually throw this question to you. Have you ever felt, or are you feeling like you are disappearing, your true sense of self? You are losing sight of your true self amidst the challenges of life, the expectations of life, where you feel like you don't want to be with people anymore. You feel like you want to be alone. You are not optimistic anymore. You don't look forward to tomorrow. This might mean that you are losing yourself. Basically, this is what we are looking at today. And this transition, when it takes place, sometimes it happens so quickly and it happens so quietly that you might not even notice that it's actually happening. The next thing you see, you have lost interest in everything. You know, you're trying to avoid everybody. You are not finding the joy of actually being near to your friends. This can actually make you feel unhappy. This can actually make you feel like you don't care about life anymore. But the truth is, you have just lost yourself, you know, and this mostly happens when you have gone through something. You know, you have been battling with something, and in the process of just trying to figure out what really is happening, you know, you have questions, there's no answers, and in the process, while you are battling with this thing emotionally, you know, it turns you into what you're not. And I really just want to encourage somebody out there that, you know, the most important part is you realizing that you are losing yourself and helping yourself by finding help. If you don't pick it up that you're losing yourself, you continue to lose a bit of yourself every day until you literally have nothing left again. This is actually a gradual and a subtle process. Sometimes it happens so quickly without actually you noticing that you are losing yourself. But the good news is the journey to self-discovery is actually possible. But unfortunately, sometimes some folks might not come back. They lose themselves so much that they find difficult in coming back, losing their true identity and literally looking in the mirror and realizing that I don't know who I am anymore. You know, you look at yourself, what happened? What happened to the Ndalenga once knew? Well, enough with the losing yourself and the negativity about it. The good news is you can actually find yourself again. It is possible to find yourself again, especially if you do the healing work. And you can even become better than you were before. Well, this is what happened in my case. I lost myself. It was actually the most challenging times of my life. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. But during this time, I was juggling with numerous difficulties at the same time, and at the same time as well, the body can only take so much. It starts whispering to you, I'm not doing well. Start whispering to you, I'm not doing well. Eventually it starts shouting, well, you need to stop. I am not doing well. And this is actually where I found myself. And it took somebody else to tell me that, look, I think you are losing yourself. This is not the Ndalenga that I used to know. You are trying to stay away from everybody. You are actually not taking care of yourself. Eventually I had to stop and really attend to myself. I'm actually glad somebody came my way to tell me, I think you are losing yourself. And that made me to realize that, okay, I'm actually losing myself. And in the process, I was carrying this load by myself. I was not sharing it with anybody, and it really took a toll of me. I came at a point where I will reach out to the nearest dress that I see. I don't care how I look, and I'll get to work. And when other people look at me, it's their problem. The other sign that I saw is I was actually operating on autopilot. Your mind knows how to get to work. You get into your car and you drive. But if you should ask me, I was standing in the robots and hooting you, or I was standing in the robots and I was waving at you, I will not tell you that I saw you. In fact, I will not see you, because my mind was either in the past or it was in the future, or it was not in the present. I was not operating in the present. I was actually autopiloting. You know, your mind knows how to do things, it does it. But how you do it, you are just not in the present. The other sign that I saw is apologetic. You know, you become too apologetic, you actually lose your value. You don't see yourself as a person that deserves the best treatment anymore. You know, anybody can just get away with whatever it is that they want, and you feel like you deserve it. At the same time, it's wrong being done to you, and you ought to stand up for yourself. That is also one of the signs. And one thing that I also realize is when a person who doesn't have a good heart realizes that you are vulnerable, they will take advantage of it. So these are also some of the signs that I saw, that people saw that I was not doing myself and I was not talking about it. So many took advantage of the fact that I've lost myself. I was just not at my best. I was just not my best self. And that's what actually took me to go on a self-discovery journey. And I can honestly attest that I managed to find myself again and actually become the best version of myself. At this stage, yeah, we're moving, we're growing, we're evolving, and we are looking forward for more. What I can say is God has been faithful. And if you listen carefully, you'll notice that there was a sign of numbness of emotions. I didn't want to feel sorry for myself, start crying and all that. And there was also a neglection of self-care. I did not take care of myself. You know, and also I lost joy, I lost laughter. Also, my passion was fading away. There are things that I loved to do, and I stopped doing it because it's like I have to take care of this baby, you know, the struggles of life. At the same time, it was stealing my time, it was stealing my joy, it was stealing my identity, it was stealing who I truly am. And this is all losing yourself. And I also became distant. I distanced myself from everybody. The longer you take to find yourself, the more difficult it becomes for you to actually find yourself. And you start losing the bit of you each and every day until you have nothing left. You literally lose your whole entire identity. You know, when you love running and you stop running, that is taking away a part of you, because this is what brings joy to you. This is what brings fulfillment to you. So it is important that you honestly noticed that you have lost yourself and try to find yourself again. I mean, life will always throw at us whatever it finds fit, you know. The good thing is when you love God and you have faith, God keeps you moving and he brings you out of it. And really, that is one thing that kept me going. You know, the Lord kept me going. He gave me the courage to keep going. You know, he encourages me. He was literally my fan along this journey. Even when I felt like I am a nobody, like I can't find myself again, there's nothing interesting about my life, he kept reminding me that I created you for a purpose, and then he keeps reminding me of, you are given hope, to give hope to the next person. It was a very difficult journey, but I made it, and I would really say God has been good to me. So you might be there thinking, how did you come out? It's an episode for another day, and I promise to give you this. It was quite a process, but what I can tell you, God helped me go through it, and also therapy. I attended therapy. Okay, and psychologists had to dig deeper. They had to find out that what you're going through right now, it's not all there is, and it's not what caused the breakdown. What caused the breakdown comes a long way, and it was actually building up until it brought me here. So like I said, it's an episode for another day. But how do you come out? What can I tell you? How do you come out? What I can tell you is that you need to pray. Child of God, pray even for the Lord to direct you to the right psychologist, if you should go to a psychologist. Pray. Ask the Lord to direct you. Ask the Lord to go with you on this journey, because it's not easy. It's not easy to face your own demons. It's not easy to find out that actually the reason why I went through this is because of A, B, and C. It's not easy. So you would need the help of God. Otherwise, you will dump it halfway. You need to become aware. You need to be truthful to yourself that I have lost myself. Once upon a time, I was such a joyous person. It's all optimistic, looking forward to a life. But I'm no longer that person. It doesn't matter what broke you, whether it's childhood trauma, whether it's an event that took place, whether it's a failed relationship or a failed marriage. That's not the concern. The concern is that you have lost yourself. What are the signs that shows that you have lost yourself? Well, I used to go out there and do my business. I used to go out there and really enjoy my life. I used to be so present in my life. But right now I feel so distant. I can't recognize myself anymore. So you need to acknowledge that process. And when you acknowledge, reflect on your passion. Reflect on your values, reflect on your goals, reconnect to what truly makes you happy. Number 2, set boundaries. Establish clear boundaries that reflect your true interest and well-being. Know when to say no. Know when to say enough. If you don't know that, people will always take advantage of that. So you need to defend yourself. You need to set boundaries for your well-being. If you don't have boundaries, anybody just crosses by. It's like a fence. When you have a house, your house has a fence this far, and you can't cross over, because then this becomes me. That's how it is. You must have boundaries around your life. Number 3, prioritize self-care. Set aside time for your self-care, for the things that you love. This includes activities that nourishes your well-being. You have to make time, because life is busy and autopiloting is very easy. So you need to be deliberate about what you want. Number 4, seek support. Don't be like me, who literally had to carry the heavy load until it had to slow me down. So you need to seek support. Reach out to professionals, reach out to your pastors, reach out to your family and friends. Don't carry it alone. It will take the toll out of you, and it will be difficult to shed it off. So really, you need to seek support. Take action. My dear, the slogan of There Is Still Hope remains. You need to get up, you need to dust off, you need to heal, and you need to live the life that matters. So you need to make it deliberate. Take action. You have gone through the whole self-reflection. What was the outcome, and what will solve that? You need to take action. See a therapist, see a friend, speak it out, bring it out. Don't keep it in. What are the actions? What will bring you solution? What will bring you the freedom? What will bring you the change? You need to take action. In conclusion, listen. Losing yourself can happen in various aspects of our lives, but it is not an irreversible situation. You can come out. you can rescue yourself out of losing yourself. You don't have to lose your identity, who you are, your passion, your goals. Situations will happen in life, but you need to learn the art of rescuing yourself. Because if you keep piling it up, today you lose yourself in this area, tomorrow you lose yourself, what will you have left at the end of the day? So by prioritizing yourself, by setting healthy boundaries, by literally recognizing the signs that, whoa, I'm losing myself, you can actually find yourself back again. It's meant to be temporary. It's not supposed to take away your whole life. No. So seek help. Find help. Reach out to someone and find yourself again. That's basically all from me. It's a topic that is very close to my heart because I've been there and God has helped me to come out. Many might be thinking, what happened? What happened is a self-discovery journey. I have found myself again. I know that I deserve every good thing, and I know that God loves me to be well enough to be able to do what He has called me to do. So if you found this video helpful, please subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, and to see more content on hope, faith, personal development, and mental health. Well guys, this is it from me. Like I said, I'm Dalenga and I'm your host. To my next video, and till next time, it's bye bye from me.